Alright, here we go, guys. Pray for some good games today, because that state of play we just watched was actually awful. May find offensive. I'm getting my twit longer ready. Here we go.
This was shot in front of a live studio audience at twitch.tv/Sweatcicle.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards,
Jeff Knightley! Dude, Jeff, what are these shoes, bro? What is his name? I thought it was Knightley. I don't know what his last name is.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us.
You're welcome.
Giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a
2 hours
tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
Yes!
Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly
can't even see what the ninth one is. Is that Civ 7?
Sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion Remake.
What is Inzoi?
Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire.
I know everything else on there, but whatever that is.
Okay.
Weird Sins.
They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. That's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential.
I've never heard of it.
These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
All right. Snipe, thanks for the 31. Barlos, thank you for the 2. Like Doom Souls? What is that, bro?
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what? You're no god, but neither have they.
Mortal Shell 2? That looks kind of sick, low-key. Alright.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Fortnite fell off? Are you stupid or are you memeing?
Think I saw
Which one is it?
Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Woo! Death Stranding 2. Now kiss.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コロ
the
ナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at
I
this.
don't know if I want to remember the great COVID debacle. COVID's when I got really fat. Ahem. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, bro.
Have a seat.
God, I'm so good at script writing, bro.
Over here, please.
Rewatched. Yeah, that's where I was this afternoon. Jeff was giving me the early previews.
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
You can't say that's me in 10 years, bro. You can't.
Neil.
Because you'd be right.
What?
That's generous, bro. He's got a good
So you
hairline,
made it
though.
then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Am I supposed to know, like, the contextual lore of this? So I did not play DS1, bro. Anybody know?
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first
the 2
glimpse
years
of Neil and
destination.
Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で、
Lucy.
ちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が2人
You
あると
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story, you
2
know,
では出
he
せ
will
ない
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりという
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します
did for DS2
で
this
クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
クリ
popular
フを超え
character,
るようなキャラク
but
タ
I
ーを作ろ
think
うとしてルカさん
we
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いい
character.
キャラクタ
So
ーになったと
Luca Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
いた
was
だい
great.
て
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
20
what I
days.
brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見
Neil.
に来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
Thanks for the 8 months, Travi Patty.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's
Sweatcicle.
along for the party, a veteran
Never
games
mind.
journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Cool.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me.
You're
now,
welcome.
we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
These graphics are pretty sick. Don't say it. Don't say it. I swear.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Chronicles Medieval. Wishlist now. Early access 2026 on Steam.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise.
I thought that was the
brings
Destiny
other worlds
DLC
and
name for a
familiar
second.
faces to Sonic
I
Racing,
literally thought it was the
including
Edge of
surprise
Tomorrow.
guest
It's not the Edge of
characters
Tomorrow.
being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
I was like, really? They paid for a slot this early? Super Sonic Racing. Oh my god, it's Jim Carrey. Is this the first Sonic Racing game or no? Like Mario Kart-esque? No? I don't, this is the first time I've ever seen one. Hatsune Miku! Ay. That guy, yeah! This is not my Joker. Dude, what are these crossovers, bro? Sonic racing games have existed almost since the first Mario Kart. I've just been unaware because they've probably just been meat riding Mario Kart.
The man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome.
I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Damn! Damn! He's throwing shots, bro! That's crazy! That's actually crazy.
Across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today.
Literally direct shots at Nintendo, bro. That's wild. Actually, 1 year Schmiedem. Oh my god! Woo! Okay, I'm playing it. Dude, we gotta play it. That's actually kind of insane.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say, you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Chicken jockey. That meme's kind of died down now, hasn't it? Thanks for the 2 months, Glory. Thanks for the kind words as well, bro. Bet you like the videos.
Time.
Can we up the volume? Is it quiet?
For some, it heals. For others, it wounds. our world. It promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
No.
But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next.
Dude, they gave her the thickest thighs possible.
You'll find how to save us all.
I have no idea what this is, but it looks kind of cool. I don't think I'd play it, but I really like the art. Code Vein 2. It's kind of sick. The first one was ass? Why? Okay, we are in 1080. It just doesn't feel like it sometimes. Bitrate might be done because there's probably a gajillion viewers on the stream. Not the finger monster. End of Abyss. Eh. It was okay.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section
Didn't really
9
make me
Interactive,
feel any sort
an
of way.
atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Oh.
Crooks beware.
Why did I think it was Cuphead at first, bro?
There are those who have bent the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
This looks kind of sick though. Actually,
What hit 'em? Oh boy.
I don't think I've seen a game with this art style. That was sick. That was short and sweet.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
You may think you know how the game is played.
Is this Game of Thrones?
But this is not the game you know.
I haven't watched it, so I don't know. I have no idea.
This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies.
What up, Vex? Thanks for the 8 months. A couple of cool games. I don't really think this is getting anybody riled up, though, is it?
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
The crowd doesn't seem very excited about it. Yeah.
All right, now it is
Except for that
time
one
for
guy
the global
screaming in the
reveal
back.
of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Alright, space game.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of
Atomic Heart 2? Okay.
Heart 2.
Of the entire day, I don't even need to watch the rest.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Damn, they went back to back. They said we got money to throw.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
Okay.
I can still barely believe it myself.
Chat, she's 12.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear.
Y'all can
though.
put on the list, bro.
A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Yeah, they know how to sell games, that's for sure. Oh yeah! Love me some granny action. Bro, where is the camera going? The studio's wild, bro. Maybe not as wild as First Ascendant with their jiggle physics update, but...
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there.
I'm
where
interested,
the edges are
actually.
constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic
The next Destiny
Invasion
killer, guys.
universe.
It's finally here.
The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer
this,
fun
but-
for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
New video? What do you mean new video? Destiny Killers video? Like another Destiny Killers video? Is that what you're doing? Put it on the list. Bro, how many different games is Marvel making right now, bro? I feel like they have so many hands in the cookie jar.
This isn't hell. Or my world. What is this place?
There's the bits, Mac. Another samurai game.
You don't have a chance. Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
Onimusha. Now snap.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been
Liza P.
tracking for a
DLC.
few years.
Liza
As
P.
the
DLC.
team
Liza
at
P.
Song
DLC.
Spring
Liza P.
Studios is
DLC.
using
Liza
Unreal
P.
Engine 5
DLC.
to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
I don't think it's Lies of P DLC. God.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
Bro, what the hell is this, man?
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb blow.
Is this a VR game?
I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab.
What is this, bro? I'm actually, you know, I take back what I said. This actually looks really cool. I would play the shit out of that. Or at least try it.
Super fun. Got to wish list that,
That's
right?
sick.
All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game.
What was that
In
game called?
Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle
Something
deep in the
boxing.
mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Do it after stream, Buck.
Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so
What an
much more to
interesting
this
concept.
game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor.
It's like a
Steal
real-time Clue
items,
game.
blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
Okay.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mystery surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
The Marathon Killer. Literally. No, like, no meme.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, are in control.
Day before Halloween, huh? Alright.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Yeah, chat, what do you guys think of this game so far? I watched Glad play it for a few minutes and Arc Raiders was October 30th. Oh my god, is that Zendaya? Big Glad build the barn yet. Yeah, the graphics don't really look all that impressive. This looks like it was made in like the early mid 2010 era. Rip off of other survival games like Conan Exiles. I haven't played that game. Me.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught. Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
The play test in like 2 weeks.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
Ay, 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 ay!
Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and
I
crave.
spent $200 on this game 3 days ago and earned jack shit, by the way. That's what you get, bro. You got sucked in by big titties and thighs and got
What ending have you penned for
nothing. You
settlement
gambled and you
this
lost.
time?
You will lose.
In the vessel.
Grams, thanks for 37 months. Revan Knight, thanks for the 35 months.
I know all your secrets. And don't come back.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
Any hot MILFs in chat want to play this game with me, or you can hit my line.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is
this an Italian mob game, bro?
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Biggie Puttana!
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Mafia the old country. What? Why did that go so fast? That looks kind
And
of
if you
sick.
thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
That's a bold claim. Light brick. Me right now looking at these games. Light brick. This looks sick as fuck. Lego Voyagers. I will definitely be playing that.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with
I knew
science
she
smarts,
sounded
and
familiar.
some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds
Miss
and
Cheeks,
weirder
is that
characters.
you?
And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
Okay, this game better be good.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
Bro. That was the worst trailer
It's
I
been
have
almost
ever
2
seen.
years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease
What the
and puppet
fuck
frenzy
was
in Lies
that,
of
bro?
P. Overture is a DLC expansion.
They
to
got
Lies
me
of P
excited for
that
nothing.
transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Wait, Liza P? Liza P! Please be good. Please good. Please be good. Not this bitch again. No. 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 Dude, not no. That boss made me so mad. I'm very excited for this. Wait, oh shit, they hit the stealth drop. What?
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of egg. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready. There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
Yeah, based on what true story? Please tell me. I would love to know.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Yeah, respectfully, however the word goes. Did you hear the one person clapping? That was rough. That was rough. Bro. Wait, so is the Lies of P DLC free? $30. Am I gonna play it after this? I'm not planning to.
Is available today. This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongil Star Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We altered the course of nature.
Jurassic Park.
Unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
That'd be me, dude. Just running people over to the park on the golf cart. Okay, it's interesting.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
All right. I know a lot of people love Shovel Knight.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1,
Jeffy,
you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, waved. All right, let's take a look.
Deadpool.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome.
It's like slightly watered down Deadpool, but it looks fun.
All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
I'm not buying a fucking MetaQuest, bro.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Light 3?
I don't care how high his walls are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Dying Light the Beast.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
IGN?
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive.
Oh,
and this
what?
is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
end of an era.
Yeah, this is also what I was doing at
everything's about
14.
to change. It's time to look
Definitely
back
not sitting
on
inside
your
being a
greatest
loser playing
hits.
video games by myself. I was getting high, going to Blockbuster, and knocking everything off the shelf.
Mom, who is it? One moment. It's the pigs, darling. Shit.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
What the fuck was that?
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future.
Alright, Jeff,
filled
stop
with hope.
teasing Silk Song and show it already.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Bro, nobody cares about your tree. Come on.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand
That's an
combat
interesting
set in his hometown.
camera
This
shot.
is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Brother. What the fuck was this? Bro, this has got to be like the worst looking fighting game I've ever seen. Oh. It's made by 9 people and is their first game.
Bad dot line.
I mean that just isn't an excuse. Like, sorry, but that's the truth. Like, if you're gonna be in the fighting game genre, you gotta flop your dick on the table, bro. It just looks jank. Stitch, thanks for the 51.
Amazing what these solo devs could do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
A decade? The vegans, the robots, and the demons. Oh, it's Scott Pilgrim. I've heard the name, I don't really know. Chat, guess what? I farted and it reeks in here, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so sorry. What is Scott Pilgrim
Scott
like
Pilgrim's
an anime,
back
or
with
what
his
is
fist
this?
flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back.
Comic
But
turned
first,
into a
we
movie.
have a very special message
Gotcha.
from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are.
Hi.
Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness.
I think I
and
got
make
this
your
game for
decision
free and I
wisely.
didn't play it. Oh boy, here come the titties. Here we go, guys. Oh my god. Yep. Yep.
Since the dawn of time,
I thought there'd be more, to be honest.
humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Big hitter like witness this apogee, no fantasy. Big hitter like mix up pure alchemy, lethality. Big hitter like
I'm banned! What? What? They were taking a shit off the top rope, bro.
Just got harder.
I think we could find some creators to play that. It actually looks kind of funny.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
If you say so. This is...
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lights on. I haven't had company in years. I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie.
Maybe this is the real me. Diaz, you were a good soldier. I won't be any part of your future.
It looks interesting. Oh, Hitman collab. You hear that guy? It's fire!
CEO of IU Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindsight when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Yeah, this game was one of the only interesting things at the State of Play.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Literally every game is doing collabs with... Oh, man.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Is that the Hitman guy?
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us.
Wait,
Thanks for coming to
I've
Summer
seen
Game
this guy's
Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale, while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluff around the table.
This has been going for too long.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
Come on. Next game,
The
let's
Chiffre
go.
is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow. All right. Well, when do we get to play this?
Bro, we do not care.
That's
I'm
the best
sorry.
part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well,
Wow.
Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
so
us.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you.
Okay, next.
Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
700 trillion?
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Okay, I've
Those
seen
were
that.
literally just on screen.
No, I just saw it. Glory, thank you for the dono, bro.
We got
For watching
all
for a
that
while of
glory.
YouTube videos, wish I could donate more, but got addicted to Chipotle and had to sell my Xbox. But save your money, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching.
Oh, that is looking mighty tasty.
Alright, so anyways, I'll be playing Mario Party. Bro.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
You guys know this game?
Danger. Reactor overload. I've got the artifact. Laser round installed.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Wait, I did a YouTube short for this game.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World.
Guacamelee?
They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit.
Dude, they're gonna wait to show
saw the
Silksong
lives
until the
they
very end,
lived,
aren't they?
and passed their knowledge
It's gonna be the last
to
thing
future
they show.
generations.
We're gonna be sitting here for
Until
another hour. Wait, how long have we been going?
his lust for power consumed the brains of the living.
We've already been going for an hour and a half, actually, so there's only like 30 minutes left, I think.
You harbor it too, I see.
This is where it needs to start getting good, though.
the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Alright.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
All right, let's see it. Team Clout, what a shit name. Hello? These graphics are actually kind of nuts. Ill. Oh my god, please stop. Get it off the screen. Alright, Kicking Baby Simulator, add it to the list, dude. Add it to the list. We are playing that game.
Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
This game trailer's gonna make me throw ass. Do you guys think there's gonna be a Destiny expansion trailer?
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Budget cuts, yeah.
mechanical is approaching.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
I was gonna say, isn't this like that Grounded game or no?
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Infinite. How the fuck do you say?
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game
I don't even know what game
franchise
it's called, bro.
that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you.
Thanks.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
What is this?
Happy birthday.
Oh, Resident Evil.
To you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine too. All right.
They
Thank you,
paid for an ad slot
Takeuchi-san,
just
for
to
that
say
very
thanks,
special
dude.
message.
That's baller.
We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Please! Oh. Come on, man.
Let's rumble.
Alex.
All right.
Oh, I feel like I'm watching a YouTube video.
Boo.
Ingrid.
Street Fighter 6. Yeah. Flag time, baby.
Wish list now.
No. I will not.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s, as you saw. The closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted?
Yes.
Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends. What will it take to finally awaken you?
Taco Bell.
Gotta rescue them. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Find Rizzo, find Master Kill, find Jizzle, find Method, find you find Kevin, find Ghostface Killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Huh?
Find them.
I was the deceiver. Okay.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Dude, do people still do that? Double XP weekends, bro? I used to miss that.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story. My story is yours.
Ay, ay, ay. Chad, am I crazy to think that, like, I feel like a third of the market for games nowadays is just weed games? increased a lot. Is that because of Genshin? Or who was the first person to like blow that up? Spoilerverse in general. 99% are ass gacha games. Well, obviously people want it and they buy it, so. Please. Okay. Well, Cyberpunk. Alright, whatever. I was hoping that there would be like a Mario Maker 3 announcement or something, but.
Long story.
Nintendo will just kind of do that on their own direct, won't they? I don't think they really
Here
care
is
too much
another
about like
game
Summer
throwing
Games
back
Fest.
to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Because that was the first Switch trailer we've had today, right? Like, the console just came out yesterday, and that was... What do you mean the Switch 2 got hacked yesterday? Ew. Aw, poor guy.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
Apparently got jailbroke. It's honestly probably for the better. I might get another Switch for that reason.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
The original Switch, like, the only way you were able to mod it is if you had, like, one of the very first released ones. Like, the first round, I think.
It won't always be so easy.
And I'm assuming it'll probably be the case again. Because you guys know how Nintendo is with emulators and shit, so... It wasn't an actual jailbreak? Not yet. I don't think it'll take people long.
You still look a little unwell.
Who's this guy?
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games.
Make FPS great
When
again.
we started
True.
Splitgate in our dorm room,
True.
we just wanted to
Give
make a
me
game
one of
we could
those
play with our
hats,
friends.
please.
And 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
He's calling him out. He's calling everybody
With
out.
Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger.
I remember the first one did feel
Splitgate
like
Battle
Halo.
Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Damn! This guy definitely wasn't supposed to be up there. Just like some random dude from the audience again.
This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses.
Give that guy a raise, bro.
So fast you can't stop it, you can't catch. And he complete the comeback he's going to try.
Have you guys played Splitgate 2? Is it good?
Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one. They got another.
It's okay. Well, hey, at least he tried, right? I remember the first one was fun. I just didn't, like, love it. I could see there being like an actual like really cool kind of like competitive scene around this game.
Last man standing. This is Splitgate.
Yeah, dude, they really took the baseline of Halo, didn't they? Like, you can definitely tell where a lot of the inspirations for the weapons came from. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because if it works, why not?
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Okay. Walk back inside, bro. Hello? Thanks for the 25 months, Captain. Ooh. Ooh. This looks really cool.
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
That's sick. All right, Jeff, come on. Where are the heaters?
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final very special global game announcement
Please.
to share with all of you
Please.
who've been waiting.
My panties are
Today
so
we've got
moist,
a lot of
Jeff!
projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios,
Please.
and we're proud of that.
Please.
But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again.
Please.
When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here
Silk Song.
at Summer Game Fest.
Silk
I
Song.
want her to give me the Ass Blaster 9000.
Shut the
right to my
fuck up.
face.
Shut up. This is not Silk Song, bro. What is this?
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
This
Alyssa
about
died 8
Sweatsicle's
years
murder
ago.
spree back in 2004?
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
We don't talk about that, though.
Grace.
What is this? Hey! Help!
Stay close.
What is this, bro?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Resident Evil 9? I thought they said they weren't announcing anything until closer to the date. Bro, they've talked about this game 3 times today, or the franchise. Alright, well there you go.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't you do a great job, everyone?
Bro, are you serious?
Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top
No
secret.
silk
Okay.
song?
All right, well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend you can watch, and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game.
Bro, do they ever show good games at these events anymore? There was a few games in there that I liked. That boxing game, the puppet boxing game, was funny. Lego Voyagers is cool and cozy. Deadpool VR is kind of funny. The Scum game was funny and ill. It was just mostly like goofy games. Like there wasn't... I don't think there was a single one in there that was super serious that I was like, I need that. Besides Liza P, we already knew the Liza P DLC was happening, though, just not today. Bro, we've known about that DLC for, like, over a year. I caught that one, bitch. You're out. Alright, YouTube, if you enjoyed this react, make sure to subscribe to the channel and come check us out on Twitch. And we'll see you in the next one.